Chasing new.
Back with another episode. You know who this is, KG Money Green. And who do I got to the left hand side of me? I got.
It's your boy Kato the 9.
It's your boy. Got your boy Jay4k in the building.
Yeah, special guest. That man had to introduce himself already.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what's going on. Special episode for the bucket list.
My boy ready to go.
So, Jay4k, tell the audience, how did you first get into music, man?
Well, it's kind of, I've been doing music for a few years, so I started music back when I was, I think it was like 2017, probably December. I had gotten in a car accident with my brothers and shit. So, we can cuss on it?
Yeah,
It's free, my boy.
But I had gotten in a car accident with my brothers and shit. So, it was me, my brother, and one of my other partners. He like my cousin and shit. So we had gotten in a car accident, and the next morning, my brother woke up and he told me, he was like, we need to make a song or whatever. And he was like, God came to him and told him he needed to make a song called Life Story. So I was thinking, like, at the time, I was kind of getting into music, but I didn't really care for it like that. So, I started off recording on my phone using, I think it was GarageBand. And I had, like, the little Beats headphones. Yeah, I had one of them with the little mic on it. So I used to be in the closet recording and everything on the little mic and stuff. So I had made that little song after the accident. And then, I played it for a couple folks. And they was like, oh, yeah, this shit's straight. But I didn't think it was straight, though. Well, now I know it wasn't straight for real. But folks was like, it was hard. Woo-woo. They're like, yeah, keep going. So then I got into music and started doing it. Got a passion for it, started to love it, and started doing it more.
So how often do you think about that car accident when you get in the booth?
I really, with the car accident, I kind of, like, when it comes to me, I like to put my, emotions in my songs sometimes, you feel me? So I did like a song or two about it. And after that, I really don't try to dwell on it too much because, I see a lot of stuff, try to keep moving forward, progress my career and everything. But, after that song, I don't really think about it too much like that. It wasn't really no crazy accident for real, you feel me? I had like a little, little Civic, you feel me? But it wasn't nothing crazy, so I don't think about it too much.
So what else would you feel like keep you motivated?
Shit, what really keeps me motivated is kind of like, the support and the team I got around me, you feel me? Like, everybody that's around me, they all got their own thing going. They all motivate me, and I motivate them at the same time. So it's like, to see my boys doing good, that make me feel good. So it's going to make me want to do good, feel better. And then, when I'm doing good, my boys support me, and they do what they do. So everybody win, everybody eat over here, you feel me?
Big.
So, yeah, that would motivate me the most, trying to get the team on.
So what would be your proudest moment in your career so far?
My proudest moment?
Yeah. Like, what's something you'll never forget?
Shit, let me see. It'll probably be, I got to think about that one. My proudest moment, it'll probably be when I first played my music for, like, my family, and they accepted it, like, and it was like, like, if this is what you want to do, I support you. I see where you're going with it and how you can, maneuver in this field. So when they told me, like, they was proud of me and they support me, that's probably, like, my proudest moment with the music thing and just keeping going with that.
Having family love is very different. That's hard.
Yeah, because, you know, it's hard to get support out here nowadays, you feel me?
Yeah.
Or a lot of people will tell you that they support you, but on the DL, you know,
They really be hating that shit.
yeah, they be hating. Niggas be hating. It's a lot of hating shit going on in Atlanta. So
Shit.
I try to keep good ones around me, you feel
For
me?
sure.
Now that brings me to my question about how do you feel the music culture right now in Atlanta right now? Do you feel, because at one point it's at the highest it can be, but to me lately it's been going down. Do you feel like you can be that turning point?
Yeah, me and my niggas.
Mm.
We the new wave. I'm going to
sure.
put it out there right now. I don't know what today. What's today's date?
Today is the 21st.
June 21st?
Yeah.
2022?
Yes, sir.
I'm putting it down, putting it out there right now. We the new wave, man. Folks don't know it yet, but you know, we
Y'all
gonna
heard
got
he
down.
said, y'all catch on, man.
Yeah.
No,
If
because-
you don't,
Mark, keep going, bro.
you know what I'm saying? If you don't know about the wave, you gonna find out real soon. But we got some shit that's on the way, you feel me? We're gonna take over a little bit.
Because the reason I asked that question is because, like, Atlanta, not even just in the music scene, I feel like recently Atlanta used to be a very family-oriented city.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, okay, I'm going to help you get up. But at this point, it's more like, I'm going to help you get up, but I'm really on your back. So when you get up, I'm going to pass you and push you down. So
Mm-hmm.
how do you differ from keeping those people around you and find that loyalty?
The thing with me is like, everybody that's around me, they gotta bring something different to the table. So everybody don't gotta be no rapper. Everybody don't gotta produce music. Some niggas might, you know, work the camera. Like I got a little brother, his name Major Mal. He do YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
He take our pictures sometimes. He got Lucky Visuals, take our pictures and everything. Everybody don't have to rap around us. That's a good thing about us. So it's like I said earlier, everybody got their own thing going. We put it together, mesh it together. We build our own team. And we just build that team up until we just, you know, flood the city with this music, with clothes, with pictures, whatever. We're trying to be everywhere around Atlanta. We trying to put it out there.
So people feel like folks in Atlanta have the same sound. What you feel like make your sound different from everybody else in the city?
Really what makes my sound different from everybody else is that, you know, sometimes a lot of people, they be scared to experiment with their sounds and stuff. You know, they kind of want to sound the same a lot on their stuff. With me, I ain't going to say every song is going to be perfect or how people would like it, but I'm going to try something new. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to see what works for me, what's not going to work for me. And then another thing that makes my sound different is like, you know, some folks don't really be talking about stuff in their music sometimes. You know, they might everybody is on that new TikTok music, you know what I'm saying? New generation, new way. So everybody want to make TikTok songs and what's going to be catchy and blow you up quick, but they don't really, you know, tell you about, you know, the real world. You feel me?
Like
how it is out here.
They get like 2K views on TikTok and think that's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get a little TikTok flavor going and everything, they famous now, but it's
For sure.
like,
But that ain't it.
real niggas ain't listening to you. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I want real niggas to fuck with my music and niggas out here outside to fuck with my music more than, you know, the TikTok way. But you know, I still want everybody to listen to my stuff, but you feel me? The real niggas gotta feel it too.
So I got this. So you collab with 2-3, DJ 2-3 a lot.
Shout out
A
2-3,
song-
man.
Shout out my boy 2-3, man.
For sure.
A song that stand out to me that you like you did was Fly.
Yeah, man. No
Fly.
cap.
How did
Play
you
that on the way here. I ain't
approach-
gonna cap you down.
That sample in Fly. And what was the mindset coming into that?
So, shout out my boy 2-3 once again, man. You feel me? My boy hard with the beats. So, my boy sent me the beats or whatever. I was looking through them. Then that Fly beat popped up. So, I'm listening to it. I'm like, damn, like, this shit is a classic.
Right.
I'm like, I got to do
Gotta
something
go
with this
crazy
one.
on that one for sure.
So, as soon as I heard that beat, I had to plug it up. I put it on there. I listened to it a few times. I'm thinking, like, how I want to do this, you feel me? Then it just clicked. I just found it. Started talking about, you know, different stuff in the song. And then after that, everything just flowed into it.
So I got another question. So, is there an artist that you would like to collab with? Celebrity, local, underground? It don't even matter.
So it don't matter what type of artist they are. It's a couple artists I got to work with, you know. It's a lot of folks that I still got to tap in with and we got to work with. But if we talking about a famous artist that I would have to collab with would probably be Future.
Hey,
Not gonna lie to you.
That's my top 5.
A lot of folks be sleeping on Future, man.
You
That
can't
boy,
sleep on him,
that
bro.
boy Future is hard. Like with the melodies, everything. Like not just with his music. He talented, like for real.
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest inspirations. That's why I listen to him a lot, cause you know I be trying to learn shit from him. My boy hard for sure.
First song on the album, one of my favorites.
Nah, for real.
What's on?
705 C, you can see
See
the
the
G
G name.
That nigga, hey.
Ready
Shout out
for the
Future.
G name.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I got this
Yeah.
for you. What's one of your strengths of being an artist though, and one of your weaknesses?
One of my strengths of being an artist is probably, you know, I ain't gonna say I know a lot of people, but you know, having the support around me and knowing the people that I do know. So I got like a lot of networking opportunities. You know, I be around a lot of different people, get to meet a lot of different people a lot. Same with my boy Huncho in the building, you feel me? Shout out my boy Huncho.
Shout out Huncho, man.
Shout out, Honcho.
I know y'all probably see me with him all the time on Instagram, man. That my dog, man. But you feel me? We just be outside networking, doing shows here and there, putting ourselves together. You know, that networking is the biggest thing. That's one of my biggest strengths, and one of the biggest things that I try to pride myself on is getting to meet people and networking and stuff. Now, as far as a weakness though, with my weakness, I would say let me see. It's just you know, sometimes when it be like a lot of people in the studio at one time, you feel me, you know, I be thinking like, damn, like how they feeling about this type shit. You know, the studio vibe is always gonna control like the music vibe when you in the yo. So
Right.
a lot of folks, they be fucking with the music when I be in the yo and shit like that, but it don't really compare to, you know, being by yourself and locking in with yourself and not having everybody around you type shit. So that's probably one of my biggest weaknesses is like just, you know, recording stuff in front of people and like basically, you know, worry about, you know, what it's doing, what we got going on in the studio and stuff.
So I'm gonna go back to one of your strengths. You said was networking, making connections. And I'm gonna talk about like last year. I think probably around this time you was at the bucket list past the aux. How did you feel about performing on that stage and that platform, and then making a lot of connections? Because that's where we actually ended up getting connected right there. So
Yeah, for
explain
sure.
that.
Yeah, shout out to y'all too, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you said, that's where we got connected. You feel me? With that, with the past the aux from the bucket list, that was an amazing opportunity. You know, I met a couple of different artists that was there too, also. And you know, the venue was nice. Everything went smooth. Everything went perfect. The past the aux was definitely a networking opportunity for young artists that was coming up. I knew a couple of artists that was there, but I met some different ones. We got some Instagrams, everything. So, you know, next time another one come up, y'all folks tap in, I'm telling you.
Go ahead and pop out, man.
Y'all folks tap in. You might see me there again, no cap.
And I'm definitely going to be hosting it, so you got to pop out.
Yes, sir.
So, what do you see your career in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I ain't gonna lie to you. Me and my boys in the game,
For sure.
and we all the way.
For sure.
The next 5 years, I want to be on the ground running with this music stuff. So you feel me? Right now, we just building the platform, getting it started. It should take. Hopefully, it wouldn't take us 5 years, but if it do take us 5, shit, we okay with that too. But in 5 years, we should be running.
Right.
So what you got the rest on for 2022 though?
The rest of 2022.
What you got planned?
We already 6 months in now, so.
Ooh, you know, I just dropped my tape on my birthday, April 15th. Time will
for
tell.
sure.
Yeah, so
Y'all
you know,
tune into that.
yeah, you feel me? I'm still dealing with that. You feel me? But I got some new stuff on the way for y'all. I got a lot of different artists. You know, they dropping tapes and stuff. Y'all might see my name on there a little bit. I got some new stuff coming up with some familiar faces. Y'all done seen me around working with. Your boy been out here working. I ain't been public with it a lot, but your boy been out here working though.
It's cool. They can wait on it.
Yeah, we got some stuff on the way for you. 2022, I'm just letting this, you know, this mixtape get this little shine, little flavor and stuff. Then I'm gonna start hitting y'all with the flooding.
For sure.
It's just gonna be just like
We
that.
going back to back.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's your how do you take your approach to social media being an artist? I know a lot of people tend to now they get in the studio and be like, I see this a lot. This is one thing, my pet peeve I don't be seeing when people get in the studio. They be like, they get in the studio and be like, man, I don't post. I don't really be here. You know, like I'm not on social media, but you on social media. Tell me that you're not on social media.
Exactly.
For sure.
So how do you approach social media with your brand? If I had to say.
As far as with my brand with social media, I'm the type of person, I'm not really like a public person where I post every single thing that I do, every single place that I be,
Right.
anything that I'm on. But I'm definitely gonna let you know, like, you know, I'm out here working. If I'm in the studio, you definitely gonna see like a little video, or you might see me like rapping some of my, like, that's a lot what I do. Like, I rap some of my songs in the car a lot, and be posting my unreleased music a lot. And I've been, you know, just promoting myself a little more on social media. If you're an artist and you say that you don't really like social media like that, it's like, it's 9 times out of 10, it's hard to make it in today's society, because that's all the life is now, social media.
Yeah,
You know, I can drop a song on social media and get 1,000 likes on my song, or 1,000 likes on my views or whatever, and you know, that'll be way quicker than, you know, the old ways, how people get out here and say, oh, I'm a rapper, you got to come mess with my music and this and the third. Social media is a whole lot quicker. So you got to get active on social media before you can do anything else, especially if you want to be an artist and you want people to tap into your music and see you, acknowledge you. That social media presence is just as big as your music at the same time, because people fall in love with your personality too. It don't just got to be no music. It's the personality too, so you just gotta learn how to balance both, the music and the social media presence. That's what I like to do. I balance both of them.
So what do you feel is like your targeted audience, or do you have one?
My target audience, that was a good question for sure. With my target audience, I wouldn't say I really have a target audience that I just go in the booth and say, oh, I'm gonna make music for this type of people, or I'm gonna make music for so and so. It's kind of just how I'm feeling at the moment when I make my songs. And then my music naturally gravitates towards people like my age. A couple older people, they mess with my music too. So it's like, really, my music kind of for everybody, to be honest. Whoever like it, they like it. If they don't, then I still love you too, but you feel me?
They gonna eventually like it. It's all right.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
So I want to get back to this, man. Where's somewhere you like to tour, man? I want to ask that question.
Somewhere?
Yeah, where do you like to go? Because that's why I feel like people have to start broadening their horizons, right? I know Poncho for a fact. That man went to Texas and toured. What's some of the places you toured before, or what's somewhere you like to tour?
I really haven't. Well, I'm going to just tell y'all, you feel me? But I've been talking about branching out into, you know, different states and stuff with my music. I just ain't really put it into effect yet. So it's definitely in the plans, but I haven't really toured anywhere as far as like doing shows and different stuff outside of Atlanta. Mm-hmm. But eventually we're going to get there. So one of the main places I probably want to perform in would be, I don't know, let me see. I really want to say Miami, because Miami is lit.
Miami be lit, yeah.
Miami be lit. Like, piped up during a little spring break. If I had a show down there during the spring break week, you know I'm going to pipe that shit up.
Yeah,
I ain't even going to play. And then, you know, I got the good beach vibes and everything. I just like Miami in general. I've been there one time, so.
Yeah, the reason I asked because in a few months, I'll just say it to the camera, I'm tapping in with the music scene out in Virginia Beach area. And I'm thinking about doing a little showcase out there. So I'm trying to get at least 10 artists from Atlanta to just go out there and go crazy. I'm thinking about doing it towards Hampton Homecoming around that time, so October. So there's already going to be some crazy audience out there. So just to let y'all know, that's a little gem.
Coming to the VA.
For sure. You know, I'm in there, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I already know.
Sir.
No cap.
All right, so I would say this, though. Do you know how to play any instruments, man? Or what do you do creatively that can correlate to the music?
I used to know how to play instruments. Like when I was a kid, like in 6th grade, I used to play the trumpet. I used to be in a band, so I could play the trumpet a little bit.
Yeah.
But mostly now, I just try to, you know, everything is really digital now, so I try to get on the computer more. I done learn how to engineer and stuff, and like learn how to record, but I haven't mixed and mastered yet. But I'm still tapping into that, and eventually I want to learn how to make beats too. But,
for sure.
And just, you know, everything getting its own time. You feel me?
So shit, what made you want to expand? Like, what made you want to get into beats and all that?
what really made me want to get into beats and stuff is kind of like, you know, the networking opportunities that comes with it. I feel like, you know, these y'all producers out here, it's like it's time to network too. You feel me? A lot of folks, they just want to close in and just work and share, keep their share, but people don't understand how big networking is.
Yeah.
Facts.
No matter if you're a producer, you're a
Gene
rapper, a painter, shit, even if you work a 9 to 5, you might got somebody at your job, you know, they can help you with something that you don't ever know.
Facts.
You might need your grass cut on Saturday. Somebody at your job might have a lawn care business. You feel
Right.
me? You just got to get out here and talk to people. So, yeah, that would make, you know, the producers, it's time to network
Networking is
too.
really key for sure.
Yeah.
So look, I'm gonna ask this question. What is the bucket list? What is on your music bucket list?
My music bucket list?
Yeah.
It's a couple stuff on my music bucket list. I ain't gonna lie. The first thing that's really on my music bucket list is I just want to get my first big check from music. You feel me? If I get my first big check from music, I know stuff different now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know you done made it type shit.
I'm still gonna be out here working the same, everything, but just a physical copy of showing like how your work pays off.
Right.
It's a lot different. Whole lot different from somebody telling you, "Oh, I'm proud of you. Oh, your songs is hard. I fuck with you." Like, don't get me wrong, that's cool too.
But you actually see it.
But
like,
when I see that check and that thing is like, this came from me talking to a mic, rapping.
Right.
Like, that's one of the main things that's on my bucket list. And another thing that's on my bucket list is kind of like tapping in with more major artists too, and like getting to know more major artists and stuff. So,
So besides Future, who would you want to tap in with?
What producer?
Yeah.
what producer?
Like, who's the best producer in the city right now that you feel?
The best producers in the city right now, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna have to give it to my boy Vaughn Go Crazy and DJ 23.
Shout out Vaughn and 2-3, man.
Them boys are hard, like, and I ain't even just saying that just to say it. You know what I'm saying? I know talent when I see it. You feel me? Them boys are talented, like, for real. I don't watch them cook up some beats like right in front of me, like, and listen to that shit, like, damn.
So
How the hell you make that shit?
how important is it for artists to find that producer that works for them? Sometimes producers can send you a beat and be like, man, this not my style at all. I don't know why the hell you even try to send that to me.
Right.
That's like the biggest thing. Like, if you can find a producer that you can mesh with and y'all form that sound together, it's like you unstoppable at that point.
Right.
It's all on you at that point because you got the team going. Everything is already flowing perfect. You know, if y'all mesh together, your sound match my sound, it's time to, what we waiting on? It's time to work.
Yeah, right.
So I'm gonna ask this though: how do you feel like? Why do you think producers are not as popular as artists? You think they choose to be like that, or they're not trying to get the experience?
The thing is, with producers, I feel like they don't be as popular because if they not really a super producer, they don't really be like front and center like how artists be and all in the mix like how artists be sometimes.
Right.
So like, you know how I said earlier, with artists, they gotta, you know, have that social media presence, put your personality out there, let folks know like how you are. With producers, it's more so like a work type of thing. Like, you don't have to, I don't have to see you, but I can hear you and know, oh, this Vaughn Go Crazy beat right here. Cause say Vaughn, where the fuck my beat at?
Right.
Or 2-3 on the damn beat. You feel
Right.
me?
Right.
And
You
I
don't know that's them.
Yeah, I check my phone like, oh, who is 2-3? Oh, this him? Ooh. So they don't really have to be, you know, up front and up center like how artists be and protect this image. And I feel like that's why producers don't get as much sign as the artists do. But in my opinion, I feel like the producers are a lot more important than the artists. Because if you got a hard beat, it's not hard to find an easy artist for it. But it's hard to find. You could put one of your hardest artists out here on a trash beat, and then the song really ain't gonna sound the same type shit.
Would you ever want to ghostwrite?
Ghostwrite? Yeah, I would ghostwrite. I ain't gonna lie.
Ghostwrite, for sure.
Yeah, I would ghostwrite some folks for sure. You know what I'm saying?
So if Future asks you to ghostwrite, you gonna do that?
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta do it for Future, bro. Got to.
Future. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get at me, my boy.
All right, cool. All right, so this is like the last 10 minutes of the show. And for the people that don't know, we're going to introduce you. It's the bucket list challenge. It's a part of the show where we ask a few bucket list questions. What's on your bucket list, truth or dare? And we're going to figure it out, you know.
Okay, for sure.
You got to live your bucket list one step at a time. What's the first question?
First question is, I'm going to pop out with it. So tell us about one of your crazy experiences. It ain't got to be about rap. It can be. Just pick one.
Man, one of my crazy experiences would be me and my boys, man, we popped out, you know, at this little venue or whatever, trying to do this show or whatever. So we in there getting lit, you feel me? Then next thing you know, some shit go down. We like, what's going on? Some niggas done got the shoe, man. Niggas, while we inside the club, I'm talking about, we hearing the bullets flying past, and you know what I'm saying? We like, oh man, like, this really where we going now? I had some black and gold sisters. I forgot what they called. I think they the DMP sisters, but they were black and gold. They were my first night wearing them hoes. And I done fucked them up because we got down in the club. Niggas get to shoot 'em because, you know, can't control their temper and shit. And it was just a lot going on. I ain't going to say the name of the club, you feel me? But
yeah, we ain't going to hurt y'all like that.
But it's just a lot going on. You just know, you know, I ain't going to be there for a long ass time. You feel me? That ain't no environment that I'm trying to be around, for real.
I would say this, though. I got a question for that. How do you feel about Atlanta culture going down that path recently? Like, it seems like everybody
been getting shooting back to back.
Atlanta, all I can say is, for everybody out there,
I don't even think it's the people that's from here doing it, to be honest with you.
In my opinion, yeah, I agree. It's a lot of niggas that's coming here thinking that, you know, they hard from where they coming from, and they think that they can come here and run Atlanta and take over our city.
This is
like,
not your vacation spot. Like,
exactly, man. It's already be enough traffic now, and you want to come here and make more traffic? Like, come on now. Y'all folks got to do better. But I don't know, with that, it's like the only thing that you can do nowadays is protect yourself and the people around you. That's really the main thing that you got to do. I wouldn't say, you know, people that's out here that go around looking for that type of stuff and get into that, you going to find it in Atlanta.
No God.
You going to find it.
That real.
And you going to know if you're going to be prepared for it or if you're not. So the only thing that I can say is, if for the people that like to stay out the way and, you know, do their own thing, y'all folks just stay protected out here, because, you know, stuff getting crazy and stuff. Make sure you good. Make sure your family good, your friends good, your folks straight.
That's real, though.
All right, so my next bucket list question is, spice it up a little bit more, is the ex that you would take back?
Oh, shit.
Shit. I'm just...
Is there one ex you'll take back? That's
one ex I'll take back? Nah. I ain't even gonna lie. I fuck with my exes, and I love them all, but nah.
That's some shit
That's
Future would say.
telling this nigga.
That's some shit Future would say.
That's over with, baby.
I said, bro, I do not circle back for shit.
Yeah, I can't do it, bro. Because here's my logic between when you going back to an ex. So, you dealing with a person, y'all break up. Shit, no matter if it's a year later, 2 years, 3 years later, if they still that same person, what makes you think that it's gonna work the second time?
For sure.
Type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But in my logic, I wouldn't mind getting back with an ex, but I always said, like, even when I was a young nigga, I always said that she'll have to be a completely different person from how she was the first time.
Exactly.
And if I see some of the same qualities, the same traits, I'm out of there.
For sure.
It's over there.
I'm gonna say this is what my grandma told my grandma told one of my family members one day, and I was just listening. You know, I was like ear hustling. She said, "I don't want nothing that don't want me."
Exactly.
That's real.
And a lot of these people out here, they used to be wanting something that don't want them, and you're gonna be chasing on the track for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Prime example, these niggas that be spending money for nothing and be going broke.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways.
All right, what's the next question?
My last question is, I don't know if you already asked it, but what's something on your bucket list?
Oh, your personal bucket list.
Your personal bucket list.
Personal bucket list in life. My personal bucket list. The main thing that's on my personal bucket list is to become a millionaire. I ain't finna sugarcoat it. I ain't finna bullshit with y'all. Like, that's the number one thing on my bucket list. I want to make $1 million. You know, and just, I ain't gonna say I'm a splurger, but when you get a nigga, like a smart person, some money, they get dangerous. You feel me?
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to do first. Trying to get that money. Then I'm gonna show y'all like, oh, this what I'm gonna do with the money. Like, we going here, going there. Then that money gonna start tripling, quadrupling, keep going up, 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 up. Then put my brothers on, we all get money.
That's right. That's right.
That's the main thing on my bucket list though. Give me a little meal. A meal ain't everything. It ain't happiness.
But it's a start.
But it's a start. You
Yeah.
start somewhere with a meal.
Sure.
For sure. You start somewhere with 100,000. You start somewhere with a rack. You feel me?
You can make anything. That's real. Damn. I got one more question though, and then we're gonna wrap up on this one. Would you stay in Atlanta your whole life, man, or would you move up out of here?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've been in Atlanta my whole life, so it's like I don't really know nothing else, and it'd be hard to like let that shit go. It'll be hard, but I feel like I could stay somewhere other than Atlanta though. It just had to be like a nice area. Like I could move to Miami. I fuck with Miami, the lifestyle, the vibe. I fuck with shit. If I move to Cali, I fuck with it, type shit. But it ain't really. Atlanta ain't really nowhere, in my opinion, that feel like home. That's not Atlanta though. I can't really call nowhere else home if it ain't Atlanta.
I can agree with that, but it's like at a certain time,
Where'd you move?
it's just time. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know where I move. As long as I'm chilling by some water or some shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. Like,
Yeah, see?
if I could wake up and I see some water, I ain't gonna complain. I'm happy.
You know what I'm saying? You wake up, see that ocean view, you like, man.
Cause that'll personally make me feel like I made it type shit.
Yeah, for sure.
So I gotta wake up by some water.
Yeah, for sure. Look at that ocean like, damn, this life right here, I didn't even know
feel
this
me?
was
Like,
out here.
Come on now.
I was just riding down Camden, like, now I'm looking at the beach.
Every day.
Shit be different, like, y'all
telling
don't
you.
understand, bro, where a nigga come from, bro, and where a nigga trying to get to. When a nigga get there, that shit be different, like.
That nigga is truly happy when he get there.
But it's two different mindsets too, right? Like when you wake up into a certain environment and you see that every day, and just like, damn, you be starting to think like this is only life. But then say if you wake up on the beach every day, your whole aura is peaceful.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
like, damn, I can get some more. I can get some more. I can bring people here, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, for sure.
I feel that. Shit. With that being said, tell the audience where they can find the music. Every platform, social media.
Man, y'all can find all my music on every platform, OSB Jay4k. Follow me on Instagram. I just changed my Instagram name to Jay4Kizzy, Jay4K IZZY. Y'all follow me on Twitter at The Real Jay4k. Y'all tap in, man. We out here. We going up with this shit. I'm telling you. Got some new shit on the way. And stream my motherfucking mixtape. If you ain't did it yet, it's fucking June.
Chop, bro.
I dropped that shit in April. What are you waiting on? Go
Tune
stream
in.
my music, man.
And we're going to put that in the
Tune
bio
in.
too.
Tune into that.
Link in the bio. So with that being said, on KG Moneygram, who do I got to my left hand side?
It's your boy Kato the Dime, man. You already know what's going.
And one more time.
My boy J4K in it, man.
All right, we out. It's the bucket list.